Morning. Okay, so I am back at school. My little one is at summer camp. I'm gonna work on a couple things here. I took a bunch of stuff home to work on, and I've been relaxing. We've been spending a lot of time in the pool, and doing stuff around the house, and so I haven't done any of it. So I'm gonna work on some of it today. And I'll probably be able to get like a bunch done today, but that's kind of what I'm going to do. Although I am staring at my bulletin board, like my focus wall, trying to figure out what else I'm going to put there. I don't know. Okay, here's my dilemma. Are you ready? I was going to put the calendar and everything on my whiteboard, but I think I may put it back on my focus wall. That's where I've always had it. I was just thinking of changing some things up, and but we'll see. I don't know, I just feel like it's empty. I can add more stuff to it. I guess when we do iReady, I could put like our iReady challenges up there. Maybe that's where I'll do it. It's probably a good idea. Look at that great idea we had together.
The floors have been waxed, all of my furniture has been moved back in, and now I get to start setting up my room for the year. So here's a look around. I'm going to focus on just putting the furniture today. Everything else will come later, but here it is.
so I'm done for the day. I am gonna go get some lunch and go home. And then I think I'm gonna come back tomorrow to do some more stuff in here. My goal today was just to get everything put kind of in its place as far as furniture, and then I still need to take down all my stuff, but I'll show you what it looks like right now. So I put that there, moved around some stuff. Who knows if it'll actually stay this way, but this is what it looks like so far. And then I'll put like stuff away on the furniture tomorrow. So I need to pull all that stuff down. Everything above my 3 drawer things need to come down. And then I need to organize all of that and pull that off and put that where that goes to and all of that stuff. Morning. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go back in the classroom. My youngest, Colton, is getting ready to go with me today. Yesterday I did all the furniture. Today I'm going to take everything down that I need to stow away and put that where it goes, hopefully. I do need to switch out one table with one of the new teachers, Gabby. She is going to do all hexagons, and she has a rectangular table in there, and I do a mix of hexagons and rectangular table, so I'm just going to do switcheroo. So I will have one additional rectangular table and then she'll have all hexagons. So I'm going to do that today and then start putting stuff where it goes. But first we're going to run to Fry's grocery store and get stuff to fill my fridge. And then we'll be on our way. We'll maybe pick up like lunch on the way so we have it there with us at Salad and Go, which is like our favorite place. And then yeah, so I'm going to take you along with me. Classroom to work. Got in super hot, set up my fans, loaded up my fridge. You guys saw that. And I forgot to bring like Lysol wipes or buy Lysol wipes because I was gonna wipe everything down or have Colton, who's here, who's right there, wipe everything down, but I did not. So I'm gonna see if I have a teacher friend here that will let me borrow some wipes and I'll pay them back, or yeah, or see if the office has some for me right now. But that is it. I'm gonna get started and probably gonna throw my hair up. It's already in here. Yes, okay. I got the stuff off of there. Doesn't that look so nice now? And then I need to work on all the stuff on top of there. Those are all extra bins and buckets that I use for things, so I'm gonna get that down. Why I still have witch hats from our Halloween parade, I have no idea. But I feel like now I can't like get rid of them, because here's what's gonna happen. If I already put my hair up because I'm sweating like I have a final exam or something coming up, but and I have a fan right here. I probably need to go tell my assistant principal that I'm here and see if she can turn down my air. But what was I gonna say? I've had the witch hats up there since October, And I feel like if I get rid of them now, I'm gonna have a little girl or boy that needs, or a little kiddo that needs a costume that I need to throw together. And then I'm gonna go, oh my gosh, I wish I would have kept those witch hats. That's what goes through my brain. Just like I have my tutu from a couple years ago, and leg warmers from a couple years ago. I think I moved them from my drawer. Oh no. Leg warmers and a tutu that actually lights up. I have it from a couple years ago, and I needed it this year for a kiddo's costume, so I keep those. And then I have like microphones that I could use for class, but they don't ever charge for me. Do you guys have these? If you do yours charge? I feel like mine never charge. This one actually did work. This one has never worked, but I would love to use them this year. Maybe if I just try to charge them now. But yeah. But I'm just gonna cool off, and then I'm gonna finish cleaning off the top, and then I'll start putting stuff away. Have I ever mentioned how I wish that all of like the manipulatives and stuff came in the same size boxes? It really drives me crazy. I know I'm weird, but if you're my kind of crazy, let me know. Also, I was debating on if I was going to put up my tent this year. Last year, honestly, I didn't really need it. We probably needed it about a handful of times for like calming down. I didn't need it for any behavior. The year before, I used it a lot for like behavior management. Like I had a kiddo or two that needed to be away from the rest of the class every once in a while, and so I set expectations with a tent, and so they knew what my expectations were. I'd go over each time, but I used it a lot for behavior the year before. Last year I used it for some SEL, like emotional stuff, but maybe 10 times. I know I said a handful of times, maybe 10 times. And then at the end of the year I used it as incentive, like an incentive. And I was gonna do away with it, and I actually threw away my tent. And then one of my friends in California, Jenna, was getting rid of hers, and I'm like, it's a sign. It's the same exact one I've always had. I threw mine away. Her putting hers up for like on a teacher swap or teacher resale page on Facebook, like it was meant to be. I need to have it. So, and she was able to fit it back in the box. I've never ever been able to fit my tent back in this little tiny box. So that tent I have fits in this little tiny box. I've never been able to fit it back in there, but she was. So she's like a special kind of human. But when I went out to California on my vacation, we met up for lunch and I got it from her. So I feel like it's a sign that I'm still gonna need it this year, which is fine. I just feel like it grows. It gets bigger throughout the year, but I do have a special, like I have a place for it right now. If I put it up, are people gonna trip all over it? Probably. But it's not, I think it'll be okay. I'm looking over there because that's where the space is. So if I put it up, I'll show you what I have, what I put in there and what has worked for my classroom. If I don't put it up, I'll show you at least my calm down stuff that I'm gonna keep. And then I'll have maybe a calm down area behind my small group table is what I'm thinking. But we'll see what I end up doing. But right now I'm just trying to cool off so I can finish getting all the other stuff off my cubbies and all of that. Hey, okay, so I'm back in class. Yesterday, it cut me off, or I stopped recording, or I got up, because my mentee, I'm a mentor again this year, another teacher brought my mentee in to meet me, and then we ended up going through like a tour of the school, went through my classroom, went through her classroom, and so I spent most of my day doing that. And then when I came back to work in my room, my son was here, and then one of the other teachers, kiddos that likes to play, they play well together. They played in my room for the rest of the day, so I wasn't going to record that. But what I did yesterday, you know, helped my mentee, did all of that, helped her get some things for her classroom, and we talked to some other teachers to see like what they were getting rid of. Next week, everyone will start to put all of their stuff they don't want like in the hallway, and then you can kind of do like it's like a hallway yard sale type deal. But some of the teachers are trying to pile up what they don't want now while they're in here getting ready. So all the teachers that have come back early. So I, you know, went into different rooms with her and got her some stuff for her room, and worked on that, and then worked on our supply pouches for next year for first grade. But yeah, I didn't record everything I did, or pretty much anything I did yesterday, because I have people in my room and I'm not gonna put them on YouTube. And then today I've been here, and I met with the other new teacher that's joining our team and went through her room and gave her a tour. And now what I'm doing is I'm just confirming all of like the supply orders that I've made, that we need prior to the first day, and getting those all sent over for approval. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, and then I just got an email about one of our field trips. So I'm just kind of doing like data stuff right now. And then I'm gonna go start building our Meet the Teacher folders. But I am gonna have teachers in and out all day. So I may not film very much, or I may have to cut a lot, because sometimes I'll just keep it running until it overheats, because my camera overheats all the time. But yeah, so I'm gonna crank the music. I just finished my last thing that I had to send for approval, and then I'm gonna start doing our Meet the Teacher folder. So I will set you down, and I'm gonna try to get an angle where if someone comes in, you can't really see them, just because I'm not gonna ask every single person that comes in my room if I can film them, and I'm not gonna put them on without filming them, so, or without their approval or whatever. So that is it. Okay, I'm gonna be quick because every time I've turned this on to talk, someone has walked in my room today. I'm gonna show you around my room. I'm leaving for the day. I finished our supply pouches yesterday, finished all of our Meet the Teacher folders today. Still have a couple things to add, but I'm waiting for information. But let me show you what my room looks like, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So here we go. Those are our chair covers and extra bins.